Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Mic check looks good. Mic check looks good indeed. Very good, very good, very good. Then, greetings and welcome back, Wolfpack. A pleasure and honor to be able to stream for you once again. I certainly hope everyone is having a wonderful day today so far. Happy Sunday and or Monday, depending on which side of the world you're on. And welcome back to some Magic the Gathering, because it's been far, far, far too long. But yes, today we are going to be checking out a little bit of the Marvel superhero pack that came out. I managed to get myself a couple of packs to open up with you guys today, and we're gonna try and see if we can make a deck or two. So it's gonna be interesting. Welcome in T1Uzzy, and welcome in there, Captain Crazy. Hello on a morning stream. Yes, indeed. Yes. I am starting at the high noon instead of 6 o'clock at night. At least in terms of my time. And don't worry, I still plan on doing a 6 o'clock stream as well, but I figured I wasn't doing anything too much right now, so why not just go ahead and do some Magic the Gathering, because it's been a while and everyone's been asking for it. But welcome in there, Captain. Welcome in, Blade Wolf. Welcome in, T1Uzzy, and thank you very much for Captain for redeeming First of the Hunt and for your daily free check-in. With that being said, though, was there anything else that needed to be addressed? Welcome in, Aval, as well, for a second to the kill. How am I? I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing today there, Blade Wolf? And was there anything offline that needed to be addressed as well? Let me take a look here. I'm not seeing anything in terms of the activity feed, which is perfectly fine. Gets us into the gameplay that much faster. And I do have a lot of packs to open up with you guys today, so it should be interesting. You doing fine? Hell yeah. That's what I love to hear. With that in mind, then, let's go ahead and just get ourselves right into the action, shall we? I'll set myself right on over in this little corner here. And I already got Magic the Gathering booted up, so let's just dive right into it, shall we? And there we are. Welcome back to Magic. It's been too long. Really, it has. Still working on your Infinite Battle Phase Hulk Commander? Good luck on that there, Aval. That being said, though, I almost practically have 20 packs to open up with you guys. Hopefully, these packs will help me to create not one, but two modern standard decks. So this should be really fun. Let's just dive right into it, shall we? Stark Industries Executive. Atlantis Attacks. I see teamwork being a thing that they added into here. You may tap any number of creatures you control with a total power of 4 or more. Nice. Giant-sized flying ant. I'm gonna guess that's for Ant-Man. Go nuts, Squirrel Girl. Captain Marvel, the Spaceborne. Interesting. Kree superhero. Cosmic awareness. As long as an opponent has cast a spell this turn, you may cast spells as though they had flash. I like it. Claw, the Sonic Subjugator. Sonic attack. When Claw enters, target player reveals a number of cards from their hand equal to 1 plus the number of creature cards in your graveyard. You choose one of them, and that player discards that card. Doom reigns supreme. Whenever a villain you control enters, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life, and put a plan counter on this enchantment. When the 5th plan counter is put on this enchantment, sacrifice it, and then target opponent exiles the top 5 cards of their library, and you can cast up to 2 spells from among them without having to pay their mana cost. Not bad, not bad. Decent ability for a 2 mana value card. I like. Let's continue. Restorative Technique. I was looking at that card from a couple of revealed cards that were in here, and I'm definitely gonna want to run that card just because you gain 2 life, and then you get to search for a basic land and put a 1/1 on a creature you control, and it doesn't go away. So yeah, really good card right there. Madame Hydra. Whenever you cast a villain, create a 2/1 black villain creature token with menace. AIM Synthoids. When this creature enters, surveil. The White Tiger Ava Alaya. What you guys think of the hair clip? It was a funny meme there, Captain. I appreciate the Discord meme. Trickster's Stratagem. The owner of target creature and opponent controls puts into their library, second from the top on the bottom, then up to one target creature you control connives. A lot of moving cards right there. You may sacrifice an artifact or discard a card and draw 2. Ninja of the Hand. And with a power-up ability, I didn't even notice that. Power-up. 6 mana, put a 1/1 counter on White Tiger and create the Tiger God, legendary 4/4 Green Cat God with the Tiger God can't be blocked by more than one creature. I like. Hydra sucks. Well, it's a good thing I wasn't really a big Hydra fan. However, Winter Soldier, the Icy Assassin. Vigilance and Menace. When Winter Soldier gets 2/0 for each equipment attached to him, and for 5 mana, return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter, and you may attach an equipment you control to him. Nice. Oh yeah, I got a feeling that since since Hulk here has got that power-up ability, I got a feeling I'm going to be using that a lot. Because out of the heroes of the Avengers, well, the Hulk is my favorite. Reach and Trample. Power-up abilities of other creatures you control cost 3 less to activate. And for power-up 8, put 5 1/1 counters on Hulk. Look at that shit. That's beautiful. The Knight of Woundagore. Interesting. Another creature. Put a 1/1 counter on this creature. This ability triggers only once. When you put a 1/1 counter on another creature, put one on this creature. Baxter Building. The Fantastic Four's base. Nice. Widow's Bite. Black Widow. Depower. I see that's a weakness. Yeah. That's a weakness for Hulk. Makes sense. Blue being the counter for green. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Avengers Disassembled. Choose one or both. Is that Phoenix in the background there? Avengers Disassembled deals 3 damage to each creature and destroy target land. Its controller may search the library for a basic land and put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Nice. Continue. Shield Spy Kit. Abomination, the Terrifying Titan. Hulk's freaking nemesis. Power up 7. Put a 1/1 counter on Abomination, and he fights up to 1 target creature an opponent controls. Heroic Villain. Power up 6. Put 2 1/1 counters on this creature. Cruel Alliance. Nice. Exile target creature's mana with value 3 or less. If this spell was cast using Teamwork, exile target creature and you gain 3 life. Interesting. Hire a crew. Black villain creature tokens with menace. Red Room Recruit. When this creature enters, it connives. War Machine. The Legacy of Iron. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, another target creature you control gets X0 until end of turn, where X is the War Machine's power. Construct a Cosmic Cube. Building the Tesseract. When you draw your second card each turn, create a 2/1 black villain creature token with menace, and put a plan counter on this enchantment. When the 7th plan counter is put on this enchantment, sacrifice it. Then you get to control target opponent during their turn. Ooh, you get just to control your opponent. I like. Unliving Legionnaire. Vampire Villain. Kunlun the Warrior. When this creature enters, you can just sacrifice an artifact or discard a card and draw a card. Aerial Doombot. Put 3 counters on a creature. Speed, the Young Avenger. I'm guessing it's basically just Marvel's equivalent of Flash. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you can pay 1 additional mana, and when you do, target creature with haste can't be blocked, except by creatures with haste. Whenever this creature dies, 2/1 creature token. Speed is Kid Flash. Ah, I see. And the Mighty Thor Jane Foster. Whenever the Mighty Thor attacks, exile up to one target non-token artifact or creature. Then return that card to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. When an equipment you control enters, draw a card. Not bad, not bad. There's a lot of stuff for tokens. Doc Samson, Super Psychiatrist. A Gamma Doctor Hero. If you would put one or more counters on a permanent you control, put that many plus one of each of those kinds of counters on that permanent instead. So basically just turning 6 into 12. Add X mana of any one color, where X is Doc Samson's power. Vivivision, Teen Synthezoid. Oh, is it like Vision's daughter or something? Teen Synthezoid. Interesting. Whenever Vision attacks, draw a card for her power. Oh, draw a card if her power is 4 or greater. And power up 7. Put 2 1/1 counters on Vision. Savage Land Dinosaur. Trample and basic land cycling. Hellcarrier Strike. 2 damage to target or blocking creature. If its spell was cast using teamwork, it deals 4 damage instead. And the Kree Commandos. Flying, Vigilance, and Prowess for just 3 mana. Holy shit. Hey, what up, Teddy Bear? You're the one that showed me werewolves and wolves can be annoying as heck to deal with. Well, I'm honored. And yes, I do love my wolves and werewolves. Rare wildcard. Let's go. Speaking of wildcard, give me another one. Yay. Shield Helicarrier. Flying, when this vehicle enters, create 2 white soldier creature tokens. Hydra Assault Robot. Whenever another villain or artifact you control enters, this creature deals 1 damage to target opponent. Hydra Troopers. When this creature enters, create black villain creature tokens with menace. If there are 2 or more creatures in your graveyard, otherwise, mill 2 cards. Powerful Broker. For each kind of counter on target permanent or player, give that permanent or player another counter of that kind. Serpent Specialist. Death Touch. With a power up of put 2 1/1. Interesting. Another Winter Soldier. I do have a Squirrel deck with Unbeatable Squirrel Girl in it. Hell yeah. Repulsor Blast. 5 damage to target creature if a spell is cast using teamwork. It also deals 2 damage to target creature's controller. Nice. Black Panther card. Investigate. Target creature gets 1 and gains flying until end of turn and untap it. Wakandan Royal Guard. When this creature enters, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. If that creature is another hero, put 2 instead. The Masters of Evil. Other villains you control get 2/1. Discard this card, search your library for a plan card, reveal it, and put it in your hand. Colin Wing, the Street Samurai. Colleen Wing. Whenever you cast a spell that targets another creature you control, put a 1/1 counter on Colleen. Interesting. Ares, the God of War. Holy shit, look at that card art. Ares attacks each combat if able. Whenever an attacking creature you control dies, return that to its owner's hand. Oh ho ho. What about Serpent Society? Well, we could try and take a look at it. Maybe we draw it. Futurist Forge. When this artifact enters, draw a card. Sacrifice this artifact to draw 2. Ultron Drone. Put 2 1/1 counters on this creature card and create a 2/2 colorless robot villain artifact creature. Political Triumph. Whenever a creature you control enters, scry 1 and put a plan counter on this enchantment. When the 4th plan counter is put on this enchantment, sacrifice it, draw a card, and put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Super Speed. When this aura enters, enchanted creature gains first strike until end of turn. It gains 1 and 0 and also has haste. Moonstone, the Harsh Mistress. Flying, when you discard a card, you may exile that card from your graveyard, and if you do, until the end of the next turn, you may play that card. Yes, Abel, stop saying that. I will see it whenever we see it. That's spam at that point. Kree Sentinel, reach and basic land cycling. Team Tactics. Teamwork. Target creature gains double strike until end of turn. If the spell was cast using teamwork, that creature also gains trample. Captain America, the Wings of Freedom. Yes, but you keep mentioning it, Abel. Look at the Incredible Hulk card. The Incredible Hulk is a broken card. Just saying. Calm down. I'll look at the cards. Bold Biochemist. Power up. Put a 1/1 counter on this creature and draw 2. Take up the shield. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. It gains lifelink and indestructible until end of turn. Mr. Fantastic. Reed Richards. Of course, he's got reach. Whenever one or more tokens you control enter, draw a card. Iron Man, the Master of Machines. Flying and Vigilance. Gets 1 for each other artifact you control. Whenever Iron Man attacks, if an artifact entered the battlefield under your control this turn, draw a card. Taskmaster, the Mercenary Mimic. Photographic Reflexes. At the beginning of your next main phase, until your next turn, Taskmaster becomes a copy of up to 1 target creature on the battlefield, or creature card in the graveyard. Except its name becomes Taskmaster Mercenary Mimic, and he's a legendary human mercenary villain creature. I see. 8 more packs. Flying through them real quick. Falcon the Winged Wanderer. Avian Telepathy. When Falcon enters, create a red wing, 1/1 blue scout creature token with flying. And whenever red wing attacks, surveil 1. Cool. Super Suit. When this equipment enters, attach it to a target creature you control. Untap that target creature. It gains 1/2. Khazar of the Savage Land. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may play lands from the top of your library when Khazar enters. Create Zabu, a legendary 2/2 green cat creature token with landfall. When it enters, put a 1/1 counter on Zabu. Hydra Infiltration. When this enchantment enters, target opponent discards 2 cards. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Another Cosmic Cube. Justice, Vance Astrovic. Flying. When Justice enters, return up to 1 target land non-token permanent into its owner's hand. When another non-land permanent you control is returned to its owner's hand, put a 1/1 counter on Justice. Zigzag Killer!
Zigzag Killer 90S is now following. Welcome to the pack.
Welcome to the pack, my friend. I certainly hope you enjoy your stay here. Welcome in, welcome in. Raft, Security Officer. For 2 mana and tapping it, tap target creature. This ability costs 1 less to activate if it targets a creature with power 3 or less. The Villainous Hideout. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast a villain spell or to activate the ability of a villain creature or source. Target villain you control connives. Alien Invasion. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create 1/1 alien creature token with haste, and this token attacks each combat if able. Put a 1/1 counter on it for each invasion counter on this enchantment. Then put an invasion counter on this enchantment. Cool. Next, Wing Harness. Attached to target you control, it gets 1/1 and is flying and ward 1. I am Iron Man. Until end of turn, target artifact or creature becomes an artifact creature with base power and toughness 4/4 and gains flying. Draw a card. Aim Scientists. When this creature enters, it connives. Kingpin Enforcers. Sacrifice on a target artifact or creature. Draw a card. The Hour of Defeat. Destroy a target creature and surveil. Hidden Lair. Nice. You got the shiny for that one. Nice. Ant-Man, the Colony Commander. Whenever Ant-Man attacks, you pay 1 mana. When you do, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Whenever you put a 1/1 on a creature, create a 1/1 green insect creature token. And this ability only triggers once each turn. Then, Daredevil, the Man Without Fear. Vigilance and Haste. Radar Sense. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. Whenever you attack, you may exile the top card of your library. If that card is a hero card, he gains 2/1 until end of turn, and you can play that card. Nice. Ant-Man is definitely a good card for Insect Tribal. I can definitely see people breaking that card. 4 more packs. Ooh, a lot of new stuff. Quake, Agent of Shield, Seismic Takedown. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, tap target creature or land. Rapid Rescue, mill 2 card. You can put a permanent card from among the milled cards into your hand. Gain 2 life. Agent of Atlas, with Prowess. Surveillance Room. Pretty standard for a gold land. And the Visions of Villainy. This spell costs 1 less to cast if you control a villain. You draw 2 cards and lose 2 life. Electra, the Daughter of the Hand. Sneak 3, when Electra enters, destroy target creature an opponent controls with power 3 or less. Lovely, lovely. Wakandan Drone Flock, when it enters, scry 2. Wolverine, the Fierce Fighter. Haste, when Wolverine enters, he fights up to 1 other target creature. If damage would be dealt to Wolverine, instead, that damage is dealt, but all other damage already dealt to him is healed. That's an interesting wording. So, if... hang on a minute. So you can hit him with, like, a 1-hit spell card. And then you can send him into fight, and he just won't take any damage? Is that how that works? If damage would be dealt to Wolverine, instead that damage is dealt, but all other damage already dealt to him. Yeah, it's a way to incorporate the whole adamantium body and healing factor, but it's just the wording is kind of confusing for me. Like, he takes damage, but all other damage already dealt to him gets healed. So, I'm gonna guess, if he takes more damage the first time around, and then he takes less damage the second time around, he gets healed over that damage? Eh? I'm confused. I feel you'd need to use it in play to understand how it works. Yeah, probably. We could try it. It'd certainly be an interesting way of testing it out. Rick Jones, the Destined Sidekick. Mill 4 cards and you put a hero or enchantment card from among them into your hand. Too evil to stay dead. Ultron. Teamwork 4. Choose target creature card or choose a target creature card in your graveyard with mana value 4 or less. If the spell was cast using Teamwork, instead, choose target creature card in your graveyard and return the card to the battlefield. Hydraulic Helper. What's it? What did Stark call it in like the first Avengers movie? Basically the one that fucks up and blasts him with the fire extinguisher all the time. And then the dependable Quinjet. Have it for any mana color that you'd like. Otherwise it's a 3/3 fly. Not bad. Super Soldier Serum. Enchant creature. Gets 2/2, has first strike and vigilance, and is a legendary soldier in addition to its other types. Whenever enchanted creature attacks or blocks, attach any number of target equipment you control to it. And the final pack. Give me something good. Wiccan, the Rising Magician. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, exile another target land, non-token permanent, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. And the Thing! Ben Grimm! Whenever 1 or more heroes you control deal damage to a player, put 2 1/1 counters on Thing. And Ironheart, the Clever Champion. Improvise and Flying. What is Improvise? Your artifacts can help you cast the spell. Each artifact you tap pays for 1. Not bad. Non-creature spells you control have Improvise. Cool. Well, because I know Avel was so wanting me to check out the card, I will say one thing. For those of you who have seen the announcement that I was going live on my socials, you all already know, I basically built a Venom deck to start us off. So this is going to be a deck that focuses around Venom creatures and a lot of Venom's quote-unquote villains. And Angelus, how you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Small shout out to Angelus. There you go. And yeah, basically, I was trying to create a deck focused around Venom and the ability of reviving creatures from the graveyard. Yeah, with Carnage's ability. So real quick. Don't have enough cards. I need one more common wild card. I hate to see that. But what we can do real quick. I also tried to make myself a deck focused around the Incredible Hulk. Because yes, I did see that ability of the Incredible Hulk. Hey, thank you for the jumping jacks. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Where basically, if he's attacking, untap him, and there's an additional combat phase after he attacks. So, yeah. That's definitely an ability that I can roll by, and because it's red-green, I definitely fucking love it. Super Speed, Serpent Specialist. I also added She-Hulk in here. And I had Abomination as well. World War Hulk was like his big enchantment that helps him out. And I also got the Hulk Gamma Goliath that we were able to pull. And also Red Hulk, because Red Hulk. Can I craft all this? I'm still missing wild cards. Shoot! I really wanted to try and make a deck. Let's see why we can't craft at least. First off, Hulk strongest there is! Indeed there, Captain. Could you search the Serpent Society? Sure! We could take a look. Serpent. Gotta make sure that it's actually a card that I have not collected, because it's there, and we also need to make sure that it's actually from the Marvel Superhero set. The Serpent Society. Death Touch and Ward. Get 5 poison counters. Whenever another creature you control with Death Touch dies, each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature of their choice. So yeah, it focuses around the poison function. It also just makes you sacrifice all your creatures that are on the field. Horrible. Terrifying. But we love it anyway. Jennifer Walters. Roaming Throne plus that equals death? Oh yeah, anything with Roaming Throne is instantaneous combustion. And actually, you know what? We're gonna see if we can't keep crafting stuff as we play. But what we gotta do... I only need 1 common wild card for this deck. Whatever we can't craft with common, we'll just simply take out. And switch in for something else. I want to try and roll a Venom deck today. Oops. That might cause some problems. And the training ground, good. We still have a good extra bit. The only thing that we're missing is actually just a missile based, but we can take that out for just another training ground. Good, we can. Hell yeah. Now, with the deck that I've thrown together, let's see how well it functions just as it is, before we try and make any adjustments of sorts. Standard. We're looking for... Where is it? Where is it? We are Venom. Also, I'll be sure to throw my player ID out there for you guys, so that if you guys want to try and verse me, we can certainly do so. ID is, of course, and then the number 16989. Enter. Pinned. There you go. And do we want to roll with this as our starting hand? Good question. I'm gonna say sure. Let's try it. Swamp, starting with Whiplash, the Vengeful Engineer. And May. Alien Symbiosis. As long as this is 4 is attached, he becomes a symbiote with menace, and I can cast this from the graveyard as well if I wanted to. And whenever he attacks, if he's equipped, each opponent loses X life, where you gain X life, where X is the number of equipment attached to him. Why you gotta kill us, Anime? Spider-Man deck. Let's go with Super Speed. Now I got first strike. Try and send Spider-Man at me. Even without the ward ability, you have to make your opponent sack a non-token creature. When your creature with Death Touch dies, it's harsh. Fair enough there, Teddy Bear. I just need one more mana. Can I get one more mana? Interesting. I need mana. I'm saving that. Oh, you're tapping me, eh? Fair enough. I'm falling behind on my mana drops. Play a little defensively here. Spider UK. Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and destroy Aunt May. Gotta tap me again? Yes, you are. No, you put Spider-Man into depression! Ooh, that's a lot. That's 10. About 2. Ow. Beginning your end step for 2 or more creatures. Ow! Fire Killer! What's up? Ah, I see. That's the web sling thing. Spider-Man no more. What? You made me lose all my abilities, you prick! Ice Prince! What's up? Electro Bolt. Fuck off. Oh shit, I targeted the wrong one! I targeted the wrong one! Oops. Oops. L block. Just kill me. But this is a Venom deck. There, Ice Prince. We're putting it through the ringer, since we just crafted all the cards for it. Let's try that again, shall we? I missed out on like 2 or 3 turns for land drops, so I was sitting there doing nothing for half the time. Training compound, good. We like to see that. Eddie Brock. And Whiplash starting off again too. Romantic Rendezvous. Discard, then draw 2. I'm keeping it. Standard shenanigans? Hell yeah. Gotta try it at least out with all the new superhero cards. A little scrying power. Whiplash. And Venom himself. Evil Unleashed. Exile this card from your graveyard. Put 2 1/1 counters on target creature. It gains death touch until end of turn. Training compound. Attack Whiplash. You almost had all 4 of the uncommon Fantastic Four in a draft, but you were missing Reed. Funnily enough, we actually drew Reed. Eddie Brock. When Eddie Brock enters, return target creature card with mana value 1 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. Unfortunately, Whiplash was still on the field. So now I need 6 mana in order to transform him into Venom. But, in the meantime, let there be carnage. I'll admit, I rewatched 2 of the Venom movies that I had last night, just because I got hyped for making this deck. When Carnage enters, I might be wasting all my graveyard recursion effects right now, but hello. Aid-a-Rise? Interesting. Oh, got Carnage on the field though, so Mayhem. You can cast this card from your graveyard. Oh, you can cast it for that. If you discarded it this turn. Carnage! Another. Ooh, that actually might be fun. We'll get Whiplash back out. And we'll return a villain card from the graveyard to the hand. Next, we're gonna have to wait for next turn. We do Romantic Rendezvous, discard Carnage, bring Carnage out on the field with the villain. We're discarding Carnage. Now we should be able to cast Carnage No attacks though, because Terror of the Peaks is out. However, we could use Venom's Hunger on it. 2? Alive. Destroy one of them. Miss it. Ah, okay. You're gonna have a lot of cards in your hand. Electro Bolt. And, yeah, I think I'm dead. I could deal 4 damage to Niv Mizzet, but it won't kill him. Let's get Eddie out. But I can't get Whip. Oh, wait, Whiplash is on the field. Ah! Of course, the first 2 decks that I fight have to be blue. Dead by shock.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Surprise, motherfucker. Come on now. We've got plays. We just need to be able to do them. Maybe I need some more mana value 1 creatures in this deck. That way I can actually really utilize it. I think the only 1 mana creature I have in the deck is Whiplash. Ooh. Don't like it. That could help. That could definitely help. Treasure tokens? Terrific team up. This spell costs 2 less to cast if you control a permanent with mana value 4 or greater. I'll try it. However, right now, I can't really use it. Come on. Go ahead. Compound. Crook. Reassembling skeleton. That's an enchantment, though. Another crook. Scavenging ooze. Another red. I'm gonna discard to draw 2. Let's go with Decoy. That helped. Symbiosis? Bad. if it was a creature card. It was not a creature card. You were trying to get that 1/1. Thanks for the treasure token. Ah, now you're trying to do that. I ain't letting you do it, no. Okay. Mounted. And we're just gonna go for an attack. Kaiju! Hi! How you doing? I will be lurking. I hope you have a lovely stream and an even lovelier day. I appreciate it, Kaiju. Please, take this shout-out as an appreciation of you, my friend. Wardens of the Cycle. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, gain 2 life or draw a card and you lose a life. I see. Symbiosis from the grave! I'll discard a card. I'll accept that. Ooh. I need some of my big creatures. At first I didn't have it. Now I have nothing but mana. Shit! Ow. Alright, game. Game! Why are you doing this to me, man? It's okay. Did I have fun this match? No. I was having fun until I got mana bricked. No matter. We continue. 4 losses out of 5, right? Well, that was only 3. Little guy. Can you help me out here, little guy? I'll try it. At the very least, I can send back Venom's hunger. Mystic. Of course he'd be here. Ooh! This is perfect. Romantic rendezvous. Whiplash, get in the grave. Quick study. Eddie Brock brings back Whiplash. He's gonna try and blow up Eddie, which will fall into my plan because then Carnage will be able to come out and then bring back Eddie with his on the 3 mana value side. It gains the creature attacks each combat available. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, sacrifice it. Unless I transform it. No, don't return it to my hand! Pop him! Curse you, blue! Alien symbiosis. If I can get one more mana. One more mana. Why are you being like this? You fight me? Oh, guess what? I gain first strike. Try and fight me now. No! Fuck! Oh, it just deals damage, it doesn't fight. Ready? We need to get one left back. The Exuberant Explorer. Good. I'm about to blast that mystic out of the sky. I'm playing the defensive route now. Mana ramp. Another mystic. Let's do... Form the blast. And I can cast this from the grave on Eddie. And I can discard my other Eddie. You're gonna have to block with 4 creatures now. Done. Less of an army to deal with. And now I can combo. Carnage. Oh wait, Eddie's still out on the field. I'd be able to transform it into Venom though. It would count as a different name, right? Maybe. Maybe not. First off, though, Electro Bolt for that thing. And... attack. Now we're both back to 10. Tatoya. Attack. That's not good. I don't need to do this. Carnage. Grab Eddie. Bye, Eddie. I'm surprised that actually worked. What? As long as he just enters the field, I still get to get his ability? Hooray! What's up? How you doing, buddy? Ray MD, shouting you out. I hope Final Fantasy Online has been treating you well. What is that? Oh, shit! Training ground. Gotta go ahead and symbiosis you. Gotta go ahead and symbiosis you. Let there be carnage. You've been leveling crafters here? Oh, you've been leveling crafters in Final Fantasy? Nice. And you saw some new cards that I was using? Yes, trying out the Marvel cards mixed with a bit of the Spider-Man stuff that was released a while back as well. Trying a Venom deck right now. I have Trample. I'll accept that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does not have 10. Rampaging Balif, though. And Teddy's got a challenge. Nice. We will get to you then, Jesus. His engine's popping off. The beautiful thing about green. Let the game run long enough and they're just gonna set up the beautiful boards like this. With nothing but beast tokens and everything. I know the hunger! Aha! Suck it! Although, I'm basically dead. So might as well just go all in. If I could wipe the board, that would be nice. What I really need to do is try and transform Eddie. I needed Venom right there. Circuitous what? Circuitous root. You're just searching for landmarks. Oh, it's landfall. That's what it is. Lostborn Hydra. And you returned Whiplash to my hand. He went from 10 to 23. Fair enough, my good sir. You'll be trying out a new deck as well, Teddy? Fair enough. Let's do this. Oh, we're doing Commander. I did not realize we were doing Commander. Fair news. I'll stick with what I got then. Oh yeah, definitely do so, alright. There's a lot of fun ones in there. I'll keep it. Oh, they're coming out with a new set tonight. Cool. Love to hear it. Fungus. Hinterland Logger. Interesting fungus ability. Spara's educators? How did you get that? Exile a card from your hand, target land gains. Oh, okay. That's how you were able to cast blue. Interesting. Runebound Wolf. Goo Gardener! Let's go! We love the Goo-Boo. Forest. Howling Moon. We'll give it to the Hinterland Logger. Broker's Veteran. Punch me with fungus, will you? Attack! Counter. If this creature would be dealt damage and destroyed, remove a shield counter from it instead. Okay. Spara, the Pact Weaver. Child of a pack. Savage pack mate. 7-4, 5-4. Let's see you block that. Done. My hopping mood. Another boon of safety. Your boon of safety won't save you from this. Moonlight Hunt! Remove that shield. Unnatural Moonrise. 6-5, 5-4, 5-2. Acceptable. GG, my friend. Excellent. More money and more packs. I need 30 white or black. I need, I need 6 more white or black spells in order to get some more money. Didn't come to the best hand when it came to mana. Trust me. I feel the pain. Especially with me trying to test out this Venom deck. I know the plight of Mana Brick. The Pet Avengers. Put 1/1 counter on this creature, create a 3/2 white hero creature token with Vigilance. Hero in training. When this creature enters, draw a card. If you control another hero, gain 2 life. Kang, the Temporal Tyrant. When Kang attacks, he connives. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain a life. Kang the Conqueror! If having 1 Kang wasn't enough. Flying with power up. Put a 1/1 counter on Kang. Take an extra turn after this one. During that turn, power up abilities can't be activated. I feel the pain all the time, Teddy, especially when playing control and suddenly not drawing any mana. You're only using 3 mana, and you're not asking for much. I'm using 3 mana for my Venom deck, and I'm not asking for much. Speaking of which, let me take a look at that again. Venom, where you go? Venom? There you are, Venom. How to handle this situation? Eddie Brock is able to bring back a creature with mana value 1 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. Whiplash is the primary target for that. However, Whiplash doesn't actually get to activate his ability because we don't have any equipment in the deck. Can we do anything with equipment real quick? Equipment. Is there anything we can do to help us out with this? Vibranium Energy Daggers, Indestructible, each creature gets 2/2, Iron Man Armor, Captain America's Legendary Shield, Venom is Jund, hell yeah. I need to figure out how to make him work better though. Comic Crook gets the treasure token to help out, Decoy Ploy helps us get the villain cards back to our hand, Romantic Rendezvous gets us things in the grave so that we can actually activate effects. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, draw a card and lose a life. That's Agent Venom, Agent Eddie Brock. Self-explanatory. Epic Fight. Double target creature's power or toughness until end of turn. Or target creature you control fights target creature an opponent controls. Terrific Team Up. Carnage. Venom himself. Venom's Hunger. There's gotta be something we can add in here. What is the one thing that I feel like is not really working too well? Alien Symbiosis is really nice, that's for sure. Electro's Bolt. Epic Fight is actually would be nice if I can actually grab it. The only thing that I'm really thinking of that isn't working out for the deck is Whiplash. Maybe. Project Deathlock Soldier. Return this card from the graveyard to your hand. I'm not seeing any... I'm not seeing too many, I should say. 1 mana creatures. Hawkeye's Bow. Quicksilver the Brash Blur. Stark Industries Executive, though, would be able to at least give us a treasure token by tapping it for 3 mana. But that's just for 3 mana. Let's try green. Go Nuts, Rapid Rescue, Reptile? Holy shit, Reptile's got a card in here? Holy fuck, I didn't even... I'm gonna be completely honest. Reptile is one of those Marvel heroes that I am surprised Marvel created, but am ashamed that they don't do more with. For 3 mana, he becomes a dinosaur hero, base toughness 3/5, or for 6 mana, he becomes a dinosaur hero with toughness 6/6 and trample. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. What is he? Oh my god, he's an uncommon! If we can switch him out for somebody. Super Speed's good for the first strike. Romantic Rendezvous. Agent Venom. How about we get rid of the life removal and get some more 1/1s in the graveyard? Serpent Specialist would also be good, because it at least would be able to have the power up and Death Touch. Rick Jones gets things into the graveyard. Select a hero or an enchantment card. That could also be good. Maybe Rick Jones instead of Reptile. And how about we do this too? We can reduce... Would you prefer I challenge you with a 60 card so you can try the deck out more? I mean, if you want to, Teddy. You can, if you want to keep trying to test out your new deck as well, I'm more than willing to go another round. Right now, I'm primarily just trying to figure out what I can put together to make this deck a little bit more effective, so to speak. I'm not asking for a lot of mana either for this deck. The highest value card is freaking 5. And even Eddie's transformation is at least 6. With Rick Jones inside the deck now, we might have a better chance of being able to do some graveyard recursion. So let's see how this works. I have a 60 deck and 60 card as well. I always make it in 60 card before I make a brawl deck out of it. Fair enough there, Teddy. If you want to challenge me with it, send it my way. And while we're here, Brave Brawler needs it, Volcanic Villain needs it. We can craft the 2 She-Hulks. Might as well try and get some of these cards established. I can make at least 1 World War Hulk, Gamma Goliath, 2 Red Hulks. Gathering Place will require that, and Tim will require, or Tim, what the fuck? That will require that. So we're mostly looking for a lot of common, surprisingly. I don't have a lot of common wild cards to use. Okay, let's try this. The moment the deck works, though, you know I'm gonna go fucking wild about it. Oh sure, the moment I mention the card, I suddenly draw all of it, but nothing to work with it. I'm gonna try one more time. That'll work. You can send that back, and you can send that back. Actually, keep that, send that back. That'll be fun. Dark Frog. Rick Jones. Rolling Regrowth. Los Diablos Missile Base. give it a 0. Quite the interesting situation that I'm in. I'll just pass turn. Broker's Ascendancy? Oh. You know what? Alien symbiosis! Counter? You know what? Fine. That's fine. Pass turn. Be that way. Dapper shield mate? Or attack. Interesting. Fuck. Okay, this is looking good here. How'd I handle the situation? How about... Alien symbiosis from the grave, sending Crook to the grave. Would you stop negating my shit? Curse you, blue player! You're not even... Oh, you are running at least one blue. One blue. Fine then, pass turn. Helm of the Host. Create a token that's a copy of equipped creature, except the token isn't legendary, and it gains haste. I'll do super speed! No block though. Good. Now... try it one more time! Sending Eddie to the grave. I swear to God, if you have one blue, you do not have a blue. Okay, good. Epic fight. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. You can't block me anyway. Gets cards in my grave, though. Another frog. Carnage! I probably should have saved Epic Fight for whenever I brought Carnage out. Carnage, get Eddie. Oh, but Eddie's ability didn't go up? I wouldn't be able to... I didn't... Oh, it has to be one or less. So I wouldn't be able to grab the frog. Fuck. Fuck. Venom. Oh no, he still keeps it even if he transforms. Okay. That's known. Yeah, no, there was no way I would be able to actually... There's no way I can fight against this board now. Creating more frogs. All that man is up. Eat him. I'm dead anyway. Just pull me out of my misery. Oh shit. Oh, it's the fungus again. It all started with the fungus and now it's ending with the fungus. Broker's charm. Why you do this? Why you do this? Rick Jones. And all my creatures come out tapped. Authority of the consoles makes my creatures come out tapped. I think I know when I'm beat. Too many frogs. Holy shit. I'll claim that. However, I will go for another round if you want. I was wasting all my abilities at the beginning of the game there. For shame. Bad shaman. Then again, I'm not exactly used to graveyard recursion. This is definitely a black-coated deck. And I don't touch black very much. I'm a mulligan. That'll work. I'll keep it. Might as well go ahead and send you back. Starting with Los Diablos Missile Base. Start off with Rick Jones. Common Rook. Crystal of Alter Cave. Go ahead and mill me some cards. No heroes among them, though. Double season? Oh, shit. Romantic Rendezvous. Oh, sure. Use all the mana now. You. No, not Rick Jones. Let's go ahead and do this. You? Get rid of that shield counter. Oh, wait, there's two of them! You know what? Fine. Auto pay. For getting rid of all those shield tokens. Oh, I need to do that. Okay. Decoy Ploy! Give me back a villain. How dare you! You and your blue! Safety. Whiplash. Can't counter this one. It's an actual creature. Tree Root Reaper. Oh. 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 Whenever you would add more than one token, it creates twice that many tokens. I realize how fucked I am now. And no... Wait a minute. I don't think his ability actually works with this deck. I'm not running any heroes. I'm running villains. Rick Jones, you bastard, you fucked me.
Every job is an opportunity to learn more about this city.
20 loyalty counters.
Never forget that angels built this city, not demons.
This is terrifying. I'm just saying that right now. This is terrifying. Yeah, I fold. I'm gonna have to go back and rework some shit. I gotta rework. I gotta read. The one thing I didn't do, the one thing that card game players are susceptible to, I didn't do. You messed with a You messed with a crime family time for you to go swimming with the fishes. Listen, I'm trying to figure this shit out. First off, I think Reptile will actually be able to get in here as a decent 1/1, or a decent 1 mana. So maybe Reptile can stay here. Now, let me take a look at all the other Venom cards real quick. Eddie Brock can bring back one that's a lot mana value 1. When this creature enters middle 2 cards, Venomized Cat. That's Venom, 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 Venom. I need cards that I don't own as well, please. Okay. That didn't change too much. Venomized Cat, though. Your reaction to the 20 counter Planeswalker was priceless, though. Well, yeah. Most freaking Planeswalkers only have like 4 or 5. 20, you basically just have that thing forever on the board. No matter what I send. Let's see. What can I do? What can I do? Dark Deed. Merciless Enforcers. Conniving. Scorpion Sting. Crit gets -3/-3 until end of turn. The Soul Stone. At the beginning of your upkeep, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That could be nice. That could be nice, actually. Widow's Bite. Target creature gains Death Touch, or target creature gets -2/-2. Yellow Jacket, the Heartless Marauder. Construct the Cosmic Cube. No, that's trying to create villain tokens into the mix. Cruel Alliance. Exile target creature with mana value 3 or less. If the spell was cast using teamwork, exile target creature and you gain 3 life. Hydro Troopers, Kingpin Enforcers. Well, if we're sticking with Whiplash, we might be able to stick some actual tokens in here. Or not token, equipment. Risky Research. Swarming of Beef. The Death of Gwen Stacy. Destroy target creature. Each player may discard a card. Each player who doesn't loses 3 life, and exile any number of target players' graveyards. Tombstone. Return target villain card from your graveyard to your hand. Villain spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. That could be nice. Yeah, you had 2 doubling seasons. I saw. The moment I saw the doubling season get duplicated, I was like, oh, well, fuck. Robot Domination, Thunderbolts, Scorpion. Gwenum, the Remorseless. Hello, why did I not add you? When Gwenum attacks until end of turn, you may look at the top card of your library at any time, and you can play cards from the top of your library. If you cast a spell this way, pay life equal to its mana value rather than paying its mana cost. A little risky. But could be useful? Could be useful? If you cast a spell this way, pay life equal to its value. Return something from the graveyard with an additional 1/1 counter on it. Villainous Wrath. Target opponent loses life equal to the number of creatures they control. Then destroy all creatures. Here we go. A failsafe? A failsafe for the deck? Could come in use. Let's get rid of an alien symbiosis. For at least one Villainous Wrath. Fuck! I can't make it. Hold off on that idea. I can't make anything right now. Angry Rabble. When you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. Put 2 1/1 counters on this creature. Activate only as a sorcery. Visions of Love. Avengers Disassembled. 3 damage to each creature, though. Target land. Its controller may search the library for a basic land card and put it on the battlefield. Superior Foes of Spider-Man. When you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, you can exile the top card of your library. If you do, you may play that card until you exile another card with this creature. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm going to take a look at... Ooh, hang on a minute. What is this? Steel Wrecking Ball. When this artifact enters, deal 5 damage to target creature. Discard the card to destroy target artifact. It's not a equipment, though. It's just an artifact. So, doesn't really help me out too much. Symbiote Spider-Man, but that's blue-black. Spider-Man! 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 Oh, the Spider-Man! Scarlet Spider Cane. Where are my Spider Manifestation? Creepy, but cool. It's mana ramp. Could use some more mana ramp. Maybe get rid of Reptile? Spider Manifestations. Damn it! Reptile, get the fuck back here! Reptile! Where are those enchantments? Or equipments, I should say. Artifact, equipment. I'm looking for equipment, specifically. Equip. Meant. Spider Suit is a spider hero in addition to other types. Whenever a creature mana value 5 or greater enters, you may attach this equipment to it. It gets 4/4. Dr. Octopus's Tentacles. Rocket-powered Goblin Glider. Flying in Haste. And I can also cast her from the graveyard. Fuck me. Can I make any equipment? I can make the spider suit. Fuck it, we'll throw 2 in. There you go. Something for freaking Whiplash. How would I say that was? I would say your deck was very good. And Lord. And we're not playing Commander, are we? Yeah, we're playing Commander. Of course we are. Might as well go with it. Might as well just go with this for now. Playing your TMNT deck? Lore-wise, you messed with a crime family that was like a law firm that offers protection. Fair enough. No. You know what? Fine, I'll try it. Just because one of my favorite cards is in my hand now. Turn 1 play. Village Messenger. Back for 1. Echo Fighter. I've got nothing in my hand, so I'll pass. I at least transform. Mikey and Liam. Fuck. I'll go ahead and toss out Lamb Old Harrier. That's fine. New generation's technique. Bit of ninjutsu. Oh no, it's sneak. Green! That's why I like it. Deck, don't fail me now. April, real. Kunoichi training. Kunoichi, Kunoichi. Ankle biter's back. That's fine. Rahilda. Nope. Continue. Here comes a new challenger. Alright, Prince, you joining in the fray too? Acceptable. One freedom. Fuck. Argothian opportunist. Double strike will take care of it. Evolving Wilds. Thank you. Bring me more green. Because I can always use more. And no attack. Can't attack or block. I'll get rid of Leo. Hound Tamer. Command Tower. Alpac Piper. Ulrich. No attack though. Ananki! What's up? Hope you're having a wonderful day. A small shout out to my sister. There you go. Alright, what you gonna do next then? How am I doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Trying to test out some of these new Marvel superhero cards, but also doing a few Commander games on the side. Letting everyone check out their decks. The game died? Well, fuck. Concede. We're done here. Continuing on with the Venom games. Get out of here. Icy Knight! Let's do this. Oh, and you're also playing Commander too. Fair enough. Alright, I'll get a couple Commander games in. Unless I see when AFK. Give it about 20 seconds. See how it goes. Not back within 20 seconds, we'll just go through a random game. So we can keep trying to test out the Venom deck. Ah, there's Icy. Green blue versus red green. Oh, you were feeding the kitty? No, you don't have to apologize for that. I'm gonna take a free money. It's a horrible hand, but I'm gonna hope for the best. Exploration. Oh, you can play more than one land now. Immediate Tamayo.
This is an interesting
Or Tamio. Snarling wolf. Mindful first gear. Snarling wolf. Become a 3/3. So is Tamayo your commander, or is Tam your commander? I wasn't paying attention to who we were fighting. I think it's Tam. Because it was green-blue. That's your commander colors. It's Tam. You're playing a 5-color? How's that possible? Tam's only a 2-color.
You don't mind if I take notes.
Well, shoot.
Respect the library.
Darling? Nom.
Aggression is unbecoming.
Oh, you have a +2 ability.
I am not defenseless.
What is that? Germination Practicum. Or Pratagem. Target creature you control becomes all colors until end of turn. Okay, game. Why you gotta be like this?
Think before you act.
I would like to act. But the game wants me mana ramping again, or mana breaking again. Simic Signet. You grab 2 of them. Also lift the Shattered Spire. I'm surprised you didn't try and punch me. Because if I don't draw another mana next turn, I'm just gonna fucking scream.
I am not defenseless.
And you get to be that way, because I fucking throw the table! Right then. We continue. Some bullshit. Venom, get out here. feel better. I had nothing useful in hand. No, because you had everything that you needed on board. By the way, very well played. I'm not mad at you, I'm mad at the game. Just want to make that clear. One more time. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm gonna start my hand off with 1. Get rid of everything and concede. Magic the Gathering doesn't like me today. Let's open some packs. Fuck this shit. How about a mythic pack? 2 mythic packs, actually. 2 super nice card packs will make you feel better, right? There we go. And I get a gold pack. Ooh, okay. Choreograph Sparks cannot be copied. Choose one or both. Copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. You may choose new targets for the copy. Copy target creature spell you control. The copy gains haste, and at the beginning of the end step, sacrifice it. Spider Senses. Web Sling. Counter target ability, instant or spell. Avengers Disassembled. Restricted Office. When you unlock this door, destroy all creatures with power 3 or greater, and other permanents you control have hexproof. Doom Reign Supreme. Purination. Return target permanent from your graveyard to the battlefield with a hexproof counter on it and indestructible. Ooh, that's nice. Too bad it runs white. Next. Shuri, Wakandan Inventor. Artifact spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Or target artifact you control becomes a copy of second target artifact you control until end of turn, except it isn't legendary. Training Regimen. Creatures you control with 1/1 counters on them have trample. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Machinesmith Automaton. Whenever another artifact you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Atlantean Cavalry. Vigilance with whenever you draw your second card this turn, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Stolen Stark Tech. When this equipment enters, attach it to a target creature you control. That creature gains indestructible into the end of turn, and then it also gains an additional attack at the base. Got a rare wild card. Good. Roxxon Brutes. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, put a 1/1 counter on the target creature. Project Deathlock Soldier. Return this card from your graveyard to your hand. Agent Maria Hill. Whenever Agent Maria Hill becomes tapped to pay a teamwork cost, put a 1/1 counter on her and draw a card. Super Intelligence. Enchant creature. At the beginning of upkeep of enchanted creature's controller, that player draws a card. And The Coming of Galactus. Destroy up to 1 target non-land permanent. Each opponent loses 2 life. And then create a Galactus legendary black elder alien creature token with flying trample, and whenever Galactus attacks, destroy land. It's a 16/16. What the fuck? That would be pretty nice. Let's try another Venom game. Oh, and what deck will you be making next round? A Galactus deck? You know what? This actually can. This could actually work. I'm okay with this. Start off with a swamp. And put on a spider suit. Diagraph. I'll do that. You. I know you. I'll lose 3 life. Especially if it means I just get to blast you off the field. Mountain. Carnage. Got Crook. Berserker. Spider Suit the Crook, he's gotta attack. And Symbiosis with Carnage. Everybody's gotta attack. Crook dies, but I get another treasure token. Going for the attack. Additional attack and menace until end of turn. Strongbox Raider. Diablos Missile Base. Eddie Brock. And equip him with the Spider Suit. You can't block Carnage! Hey! That actually went well! A victory for Venom, finally! Right then. I am now available. A Magic the Gathering, something I find cool, but suck at. You know what though, Mana Katsuki? I'm in the same boat, honestly. I love it. I love making decks around it, but obviously I have a lot to learn when it comes to trying to create decks. And I hope you're having a wonderful day there. Welcome in, first time chatter. Also, if anyone wants to try and challenge me once again, feel free to do so. Until I wait for another challenger, though, I will try and throw another Venom match out. My dear, welcome in, Manakatsuki777. I hope your day is going well. And do you also play Magic the Gathering Arena? I am taking on challengers. I have yet to make decks for Magic the Gathering because I'm not good at it in the first place. Only just got into it. Okay, fair. Well, the nice thing about it is once you get a feel for what you need to try and make, it becomes a lot easier the more you do it. So just give it some time. I'll try it, and I'll send this back. Starting off, we'll get Whiplash out the field. Ow. Think you were right. Yes. And we're also doing the Spider Suit out, so Whiplash can actually do some stuff. Oh, we need one more mana in order to equip it. Guard Caliban. That's what we're looking for. Spider suit me, baby! Lose one and gain one. Now we can actually do shit with Whiplash. That makes me feel better. Giant Cinder Jaw. Or Cinder Maw. That gets an Electro Bolt right to the face. Bolt to the face. Whiplash. Look at that. That's so much better. Turn 3 or 4 and we're already at least half for them on their life and full on ours. If only Alien Symbiosis was an equip. But it's also an enchant, so it also makes it good too. Let's go ahead and... I could send Eddie Brock to the grave if I wanted to. I don't have anything in the graveyard for me to be able to benefit from his ability. However, if I at least get 2 more mana, I can at least transform him into Venom. So, Romantic Rendezvous to send Eddie to the grave. Let's see if we can't draw some extra mana. You're running red-green. What are you gonna try and negate? There you go. Better suit. Terrific team up. Attack. There was a Ryombi on your shoulder that I had to catch. Oh, because you threw the Great Ball. Whiplash! Well, who are you gonna send? You still gotta deal 4. You still gotta deal with my 4 attack. Sacrificing, gaining haste until end of turn. Skyraker Giant. Okay. Well, now I need another creature on the board. So, Eddie, might need you back now. Eddie, might need you back now. Eddie, over here. Venom, you need to come out. Because right now, I'm feeling super vulnerable right now. You need to come out. I will let you eat everybody! Everyone here! Except for that guy. That guy in the white robe. You can't eat him. Promise? I promise! Bushwhack. What? It works. It's something. There we go. Comes out and sees red symbiote. Oh, shit. This is worse than I thought. That is a red one. Whoa. We should leave now. Annie won't get over it. We didn't like her anyway. Congratulations on the marriage. We are leaving. I'll block out of that one. No, not the snakeskin veil. Well, fuck. My graveyard recursion failed to recur. So, you know what? Go ahead, take my alien symbiosis. Have fun. At least I get to say I made a werewolf symbiote. Werewolf venom. Ooh, that would actually be really cool to see. He's like, why did you do that? It doesn't have any it doesn't have any, like, any negative effects. And super speed. Go and give that Llanowar elf some haste. Go ahead. Curses. Simply enhanced. That was an achievement that I managed to get. I guess for playing all the enchantment cards. Venom. Talk to me, baby. What's going on? 1 or 2 target creatures control. Target creature and opponent controls. Yeah, that's what I need. Epic fight. You know what? As much as epic fight sounds good, it really isn't. Epic fight is basically just rabid bite. So I'm gonna get rid of epic fight. Epic fight is doing me no justice right now. the defeat of Venom, they should have made it Eddie crying. Let me see now. Alien Symbiote, Common Crook for the mana value, Deco Ploy to get my villains back, Romantic Rendezvous for draw power, sacrifice another creature. If you do, draw X cards. Then you may put permanent card with mana value X or less from your hand onto the battlefield, where X is the sacrificed creature's mana value. So I basically get to switch. I get to take one monster off the field and switch it in for something of the same mana value. Electros Bolt gets rid of things. Terrific Team Up. Obviously, we just looked at that. Carnage. You know what? You know what? Where is it? You. Venomized Cat. When this creature enters, mill 2 cards. Would that help me, though? Would that help me, though? Spider. Peter Parker for Spider-Man. Spider-Man Noir. Gwenom? Top card library. You know what? That could actually help too, I suppose. I could make 2 of her if I wanted to, but let's stick with 1 for now, just for the sake of that. Superior Foes of Spider-Man. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value of 4, you may exile the top card of your library. You can play that card until you exile another card with this creature. No. Spider Islanders. The Spider-Verse. Legend rule doesn't apply to spiders you control. I don't think, yeah, no, it's gonna be symbiote mostly. Radioactive Spider, though. Fateful Bite. Sacrifice this creature, search your library for a Spider Hero card. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Guy in the Chair. That could help. Mana ramp. Miles Morales. Wall Crawl. That's an enchantment. Pictures of Spider-Man. Spider-Rex, the daring dino. If I can create another one of these Spider-Man infestations, that would be nice. Spider Suit, Web Warriors, but that's white-green. Spider-Bot. When this creature enters, you can search your library for a basic land, reveal and put on a top card. Be something for at least Carnage to bring back. Spider Slayer. Deals damage to a spider, destroy that creature. Exile this card from a graveyard to create 2 robot spider creature tokens. The Spider-Mobile. Mary Jane Watson. Come now, come now. There's gotta be something Spider-Man can do. Or how about Symbiote? Symbiote. Symbiote Spider-Man, that's a hero though. You know what? Fuck it. Where's the Venomized cat? Fuck it. I can't make the Venomized cat. Never mind. Agent Venom, get the fuck back in here. Done. Let's see how you work. Whiplash. You know what? Actually, this is good. This is decent for a starting hand. I say decent. It could very well go south fast, but at least Whiplash is out on the field. Got a Swamp. Symbiote. Perhaps I'll also try and take a look at some online sources to get some inspiration for what we can try and add into this deck. I wanted to just try and throw it out there as a personal creation, but I'm more than willing to try and tinker as well to make it a little faster, you know? Look at this nerd! What's up, Spartan? How you doing today? Vampiric rights? Training compound. Spider suit. He's playing green-black. Kinda like me, except I'm mixing in a little red. Doing good, brother. How about me? I'm doing pretty good. Right now we're trying to make a Venom deck work. Speaking of which, spider suit me. Can't block me with the menace. Yes. Wardens of the Cycle. Good. A good target for my Electro Bolt. Spider suit. And there we go. Somehow we're making a better Whiplash deck than we are a Venom deck. Good. We keep cooking though. We are Whiplash. It doesn't have the same ring though. Although I like the cut of your chip. Whiplash is a better host than Eddie. How's that? Also mulligan that. No creatures in hand. Mully one more time. 2 Venom Unleashed. I mean, it really does. When you got Venom, Carnage. What other symbiote names are there? I don't even know. I'm gonna open it one more time. That's better. We can send Decoy Ploy and Comic Crook, as well as a Mountain, I suppose. Whiplash, come on out! Screech and Hide are two others. Interesting. So Whiplash would be able to fit in. Military base. Whiplash. And Evolving Wilds. Common Crook. Depending on what we draw next, I'll probably do a Romantic Rendezvous. Builder's Talent. A 0/4 bird. Romantic Rendezvous. Send the Common Crook to the grave to draw 2. Next turn, though. Can only block one of us. With that bird wall that you have. Scream, Agony, Phage, Riot. Oh, I forgot about Riot. I forgot about Riot. Riot was literally in the first Venom movie as a villain. And Lasher. I'll admit, this make me also want to play Marvel Rivals. My turn. Training ground. Venom's hunger. Eat the bird. Unless you try to counter me, that's fine then. Silence is the anti-version of Scream. Right, there's also the anti-Venom variants. Alright, yes. We've been versing a lot of blue decks and they've been kicking my ass. They've really been kicking my ass today. Can't, even the freaking colors that, even the freaking decks that don't run blue lands were using blue. I'm pretty sure that was Ice Prince. No escaping it. It's always around. Everywhere I look, everywhere I see. It's blue. Blue. I'll just keep chipping away. You're getting all this land, but none of the power. And you're also not even leveling up your builder's talent, which is interesting. Serpent was created in 2021 during the Dark Web arc, where Eddie beat the King of Limbo. Serpent spawned with some of the energy and residual Venom DNA. Now see, I've never actually really read too many Marvel comics. Not you again! Mana is a massive nerd. We appreciate massive nerds. Oh, look at you. You managed to level up your builder's talent. Gwenom, the Remorseless. But I'm not gonna attack. Not with Tatioba, and without my ability of being able to at least cast Super Speed. He was just writing a script for a TikTok lore video on Hobart, Hop Brown, aka Fire. How dare you! I didn't even get a chance to use her. Ten disgrace. Oh, fuck. What? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should be able to get. Oh, it's a 6 mana. Eddie! And pass turn. Don't you dare look at Eddie. Don't you dare look at Eddie. Render speechless? Target opponent reveals their hand and you choose a card from it. That player discards that card. Well, fuck. Looks like I'm putting this on my common crook. Look at that, I got nothing in my hand. Bang, Druid Summoner. Growth Curve. That's an 11-11. Common Crook. Defend us. So fucking dead. Venom. I really don't want to sacrifice Whiplash. No value in it. I will at least get rid of the Fang Cell. Oh, and I also kept the 11-11. That wasn't until end of turn. My friend, I concede. You fought very well. So, the lesson to learn today. Blue fucking sucks. Yeah, I'll definitely take a look at trying to adjust for the Venom plays. Somehow I also managed to get rid of all of the 1/1 creatures that I could have included in the deck. And really got rid of a lot of green. Maybe we don't need the green. Or maybe we do. Hang on. First off, get rid of Agent Venom. Agent Venom was a mistake to put in. I should have just stuck with Reptile. Holy shit, I got a lot of stuff. Here we go. Filter it down a little. Let me see the green. Reptile, you get to stay in because you got freaking dinosaurs. Rick Jones, I can't really use you, but you could help me get Reptile out. But that's just into the hand, so maybe not. Alien Symbiosis, Common Crook, Decoy Ploy, the Terrific Team Up. I still want to try out Gwenum, see how well she actually works. It's hard enough to even just draw the swamps. 12 swamps! I went an entire game with practically only just 2 swamps! Everything else for land. Perhaps it's just a case of bad luck for the mana that for the games. I'm gonna try one more time though. I will make this work. This has officially become my challenge. Make a functional Venom deck. And then we can go and try and we can revisit this in the future so that we may be able to try and create the Hulk deck that we have in the background. Because that's another thing that we're going to have to see whether or not it functions well. Chaos Patron? Yeah there, buddy? There he is! And hey, you know what? This actually might work a little better now. I'm keeping it. First off, swap him. Whiplash. The base play. What are you gonna try and do for one black? Oh my god, he has a 1 mana black play. Oh no, he passed it. Two. Interesting. Reptile. Yeah. the dramatic music just to bring out Reptile was interesting. Made Chaos Patrons be like, whoa, okay, what the fuck does he do? The game went boom! Reptile! How about you become a Brontosaurus for the turn? He's just waiting for the X-Men Marvel set? That would definitely be cool, too. And I think they added a Deadpool card in here. So if Deadpool ends up getting added into the X-Men, try and make a Deadpool deck. Romantic Rendezvous. Go ahead and get rid of my extra copy of Reptile so I can draw two. Common Crook. Added to the field. Shopkeeper's Bane. Whiplash, go. X-Force deck could be done then? Indeed. Do we get the guy in the wheelchair? I'm gonna guess that he's gonna have like 0 attack, but he's gonna have a really strong ability. For just like the X-Men. Focus cards. Terrific Team. 2 creatures I control deal damage to the 1 creature they control, but they also get an additional attack until the end of turn. It might be a little early for me to be playing this, but... Undying Malice, returning to the field with a 1-1. But it's tapped, so... worth it. I think in one of the universes, Deadpool got Venom before Spider-Man did, hence why he's so messed up in the head. I wouldn't put it past it. Oh. Magic Rendezvous again. Discarding a swamp. I have enough mana at this point. Alan Crook. Get in there. And with my Flash Super Speed, I get to do First Strike until end of turn. So goodbye to your reach. I can turn Reptile into a T-Rex and gets at least 6/6. Which I'm gonna need at this point. Ow. Yes! Carnage! Out of only 3 or less, let's go with Whiplash. And apparently I can cast from a Romantic Rendezvous without having to discard a card. Oh, that's cool. That helps out a lot, actually. No attacks, though. Whiplash is gonna have to attack next turn. We can put the alien Sinbad out on him, I guess. Infernal Vessel. When this creature dies, if it wasn't a demon, return to the battlefield with 2 +1 counters on it, and it becomes a demon. I see. I see. Common Crook, block you. I can take the 4. Actually, it's gonna be 6. Okay, this isn't looking good. Tyrannosaurus. And apparently I can turn you into a Brontosaurus on top of it. I can just make you a mutant dino. And we'll make you an alien symbiote as well. Everybody attack! Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He technically survived, but he's gonna be too scared to try and block. Well, he's gonna be scared to block, and he's gonna want to block. Problem is, I'm basically dead next turn. Well, it came close. Perhaps if I actually saved Reptile for whenever he attacked, I'd at least be able to block the Needle Tooth back. Then Carnage would have been able to block the Vampire Gourmand or the Infernal Vessel. Oh, you can just keep doing that, can't you? As long as you have 1 green to pay. seeing a lot of people actually play Scavenging Ooze today. If Phoenix doesn't have Phoenix and or God subtypes, you riot. Oh, you know Phoenix is gonna have Phoenix. Damn it. Alright. One more go. We got time for one more. Depending on how quickly this goes. We might just end up getting knocked out like turn 3. Twisted V Vet. Keeping it. Spider-Man suit. Common Crook. Mountain. I need another black. If I'm gonna be able to blink one. Donatello! Alien symbiosis! The vigilante. I'm a romantic rendezvous. A deco ploy. So I can get whiplash out of you. Training. Mansuki! I accept your invite, your friend request invite. So I get a treasure token and get rid of 2 major enemies on the field? Look, I got the mana. I'll put the suit on Flash. Also, I love that Godzilla emote. Godzilla dance. Whiplash is definitely the MVP of the deck. Manhole missile. Brought me down to 1. Okay. Had to sacrifice a few cards in order to actually do that, but yeah, no, I can still function with that. I still don't have another black though, so I can't do anything with that. A reptile! Time to come out. Guess what, buddy? You get to be a Spider-Man character. Another Casey Jones. If I get 1 more mana, I can turn him into a T-Rex. Another Casey Jones? Oh, you had to be like that, didn't you? I got my Brontosaur. With a little alien symbiosis on top of it. Trample, Reach. Oh, not Trample. Vigilance, Reach, and Menace. Discard 3 cards at random. Ooh! Romantic Rendezvous. Get rid of Whiplash. Get that swamp out. Reptile, you want to become a Brontosaur again? It's the one mana creatures that are that are being peak right now. What the fuck? No extra mana? Gwenum, the Remorseless. And haste. Marvel vs. TMNT, and TMNT is getting stomped on. Attack! Look at the top card of my library. It's a training ground. Can't play it though. Okay. I'm willing to accept that. Manasuki, did you want to try and do a quick match just to help you learn? I'm more than willing to tone down the power level so that I can help you learn the game. If not, we do still have a little bit of time, so I might throw in one more match. I will leave that completely up to you, though. I'm not going to force you into anything if you don't feel like you're ready yet. I was just asking if you wanted to have a practice match so that I can help you learn the game mechanics a little bit. I have assisted a lot of people in trying to learn card games, so I'd like to think I'm a decent teacher. I'd like to think. Also, I got all these redemptions to get, apparently. Avengers Assemble! Play 5 games! Black Widow! Natasha Romanoff! Spider-Man, Hometown Hero. Ant-Man, Scott Lang. Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes. Captain's Defense. Target creature gets 2/2 and until end of turn. Hello, I just got to my computer. Welcome in, Gib. Repulsor Rays. Deal 3 damage to target creature. Smashing Spree. Target attacking creature gets 3/3 and gains trample until end of turn. Feral Ferocity. Gain 4/4 until end of turn. And Team Transmitter. Whenever a hero you control enters, gain 1 life. Cool. Mastery of Blue. Mastery of Black. Greatness. Mastery of Red. Catch. And Mastery of Green. Really, really big. While I don't have an Avengers deck, may I request a Brawl match? Fair enough. Real quick though, we are gonna try and give Mana a quick match to learn some game mechanics. Tournament match, 60 card, best of 3. Thoughts? Thoughts on what? I could play a little later as well. Well, I mean, let me see here. I could probably stick around for a little longer. I do know that I am going to be streaming again later on tonight at around 6 p.m. CST. I am going to be doing something new for that, so I do want to try and have at least a little bit of time in between so I can eat dinner and such. But thoughts on I tried the deck out against a bot and got my Planeswalker over 1,000 loyalty counters. That's horrible. That's terrifying. But something for MD. Something. The better question is, are you trying to learn standard, or are you trying to learn like commander there, Manasuki? I'm not sure the difference. So, standard is basically how Magic the Gathering Arena wants you to play, which is a 60 card deck, and which is probably what you were given. Yeah, what you're working with right now. What we're doing right now is a 60 card match. Brawl that everyone is asking for is basically the commander prompt, where it's like 99 cards and a commander. Yeah. Okay, so you want to do the 60 card deck. We can do that. Well, I will go ahead and work with something simple, something that's not too strong. You know what? Actually, I think the Venom deck might actually help out with that. It's new. It still needs work. Guess you got nothing over 60 cards set up right now. Fair enough. Fair enough. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. What do you mean Wolf schools you every time we play? Excuse me, Ore. Who's the one who runs white, blue, and red? Yeah, I thought so. I don't school, I get schooled. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I'm the Unga Bunga who wants to try and smash face as hard as I can, but you're the one who basically has all the things that in hand that say, no, you can't kill my creatures because they all have invincible now, or no, because blue just says, fuck you. For America colors, there's a lot of BS in that color combination. I know. I know. I have experienced it firsthand. Hey, I had a thorn there to show Norse mythology in America. Splashing black seems to be a cool thing right now, too. For Valhalla! Ooh, what's up, Bella? Can we get a shout out for Ubu Inuyasha, please? Ah, the impassioned orator. Yes. If you want any personal suggestions, I would suggest keeping that on the board as much as possible. For now, Symbiosis. Yes, mana is very new to Magic the Gathering. With Alien Symbiosis, my creature gains Menace, preventing him from being able to be blocked by one creature. Hallowed Priest. Every time you gain life, get a 1/1. There you go, you're already comboing. Manasuki's already doing the big plays. With that in mind, though, obviously you already have the idea of what you want to do with white. Basically, just have your creatures out so that you can keep generating revenue. However, black, when I'm playing, likes to destroy things, whether it's my own creatures or yours. So Venom's hunger is gonna get rid of your Hallowed Priest. But I'll pass turn on that. And War Leader. Whatever attacks create tokens. And the nice thing about Orator is it basically considers every creature, so it doesn't matter if it's a regular creature from your hand or a token that you generate. How's my day going? It's going very well. How is your day going today there, Uwu? And yes, Teddy, they are very... the whole reason why I'm explaining the cards and strategies is because Mana Katsuki is very new to it. That's the one fact that you remember about this deck? Yes. So you technically know how to play this deck. So with that in mind, though, you're not completely fresh. You still know what you're doing. And that's very smart. You definitely did a smart move there. Just letting my attack go through instead of trying to block. Your day's going okay? I'm curious what thematic deck they'd want to make. Well, I mean, that'd be completely up to what Mana wants to say. Gain additional life. Two more white creatures. 2 more health. I can't block anything. Ow. I'll attack. Hallowed Priest. Once again, gain life. Generate 1/1. Because when they're done with the match and free to discuss, I'm all ears and you're all ears to listen and give suggestions. Fair enough there, Teddy. I appreciate you wanting to try and help out Mana Katsuki with trying to figure out some ideas for Magic the Gathering decks. But let's also try and let's also try and pace ourselves here. Because I have tried teaching people card games and have flooded them with information, and that alone off-put them from trying the game even further. So, Mana Katsuki, if y'all want some ideas to help you out with learning Magic the Gathering, Teddy's willing to help you. But I think right now you basically got... I think you got this under control. I really think you got this under control. I really think... The nice thing about Magic the Gathering Arena, it helps keep track of all your card effects for you. Mana views this deck like a horde. Congratulations, you have mastered white. Oh, it's a 1 of 3 match. Let's go! This was a 1 of 3 match, so we go another round until one of us hits at least 2 victories. And since I lost last round, I get to choose to either draw or play first. And I'm gonna say play first. I'm Ellie. One more time. Fine. Just for the sake of I need something. You. And you. That'd be fine. Mountain. Romantic Rendezvous. Get rid of Alien Symbiosis to draw 2. Creature type wise, they have a lot of options. 5 colors out of the question with them being new. Yeah, 5 mana would be way too complicated in terms of just setup. Alien Symbiosis once again, to the grave, draw 2. Whiplash! pacifism. Fine then. I guess I'll just do another whiplash. Goodbye to this whiplash. Why did it get rid of that one? I targeted you. I targeted you. I wanted to get rid of you. Oh, it's the one I have to keep. Oops. That's my fault. Nightwolf, what's up? I'm doing very well. How are you today? A small shout out for Nightwolf V2. Yes, Teddy, I believe the best way to learn Magic the Gathering starting off is probably 1 or 2 color decks. Because with 1 color mana decks, obviously, as we're doing right now, we get to focus around a specific color's functionality, and then 2 color just expands on that a little bit more. Doing good, working on stuff. Thought I'd drop by and say hi. Yeah, appreciate it, Nightwolf. Carnage, get out here. This time we bring out the right whiplash. I'm keeping you. Goodbye to the one that was in the graveyard. Not another pacifism. Why you do this? More cats. So many cats. And the romantic rendezvous again. One. I could, but then I can't. Whiplash? Well, Teddy, if you want to ask Mana directly after this match, because then Mana will at least be able to focus on your question. And congratulations, Mana. Spectacular 2. GG. Now. Why is it cute? What? Apparently I can't take on challengers? What happened? Friends? Friends? For some reason it's considered me offline. Even though I'm online. Huh? Hang on. I'll try and exit the game real quick. Just a quick little reset. Nothing to worry about. Won't be more than a minute. Just pop that back up. Not sure? Well, the real question then there is, Mana. What interests you in terms of, like, well, interests? Do you really like dinosaurs? Do you like werewolves? Do you like soldiers? Do you like superheroes? There's a lot of different things that you can technically work around in Magic the Gathering. It's been around for over 20 years or so, so it has a very large demographic for you to work with. Okay, we're back. We're online. Yeah, did you want a brawl match? I can set up the brawl match stuff. 60 card friendly brawl. There we go. Here's my suggestion. Find a few land cards and work off of those. Well, I primarily say it's not even just like the mana, it's the land itself. I would say focus on a creature that catches your interest and then try and work around it. Mana is big into everything low-key. Mana joined during the Final Fantasy collab, so I'd probably try and build myself a deck around chocobos. Oh, you want chocobos? I got a chocobo deck that I can show you there, Manakatsuki. I got a chocobo deck that I can show you, but real quick, I gotta fight Gib. I can verse freaking the AI for this, for showing it off to it for you. And yes, chocobos are probably among the simplest things that you can work off of, because, well, I'll show you whenever we get there. No one spoil it! No one spoil it for Manakatsuki. I'm gonna do a free mullet. That'll work. Keeping that. Forest and Snarling Wolf. Mountain. Runebound Wolf. Monoist Gravlinier. Interesting. Tovolar! 2 wolves for 2 cards. Thanks to Tovolar Dire Overlord's ability. The insatiable Skittermaw. I've seen this card before. Weaver of Blossoms. Three more cards to the hand. Get rid of the Lambolt Harrier and the Harvest-Eyed Infiltrator. I don't like them. They're practically fodder just to be thrown away anyway. Bioengineered future. But isn't a commander for Chocobos banned? Is it? I don't know. Chocobos are one of the coolest creatures in Final Fantasy other than Behemoth. And their social hierarchy may seem to have Chocobos are like dogs. They evolve by education. I find it awesome. The funny thing also, Manakatsuki, Chocobo also apparently has a beefy kind of taste to it. We discovered that little factoid whenever we made a Chocobo deck and looked up information on Chocobos. I found that hilarious. I was hoping to get the target by commander. 3 more cards to the hand. That's the mana I need. I'll cast a mountain. Get rid of the Hinterland Logger and the Deranged Whelp. Wanna try Chocobo Loki? Prom 2 would shoot my nuts off, but make a Chocobo burger? Or mana. Not worth it yet. For now. Harlan!
We must stop them.
Ghostly days.
Run wild. Run free.
GG, my friend. Now, Couldn't draw creatures. That's fair game. Now, real quick, we're going to play. We're going to, what was it? Find a match. Bot match. Here we go. We're gonna show off Chocobos for Manakatsuki 777 real quick. Now, pull out your notebooks and your pens, for this is going to be quite the interesting lesson. We're gonna keep this hand because it's perfect, actually.
Let's get started.
So, Chocobo focuses around the major ability called Landfall. Landfall basically is a trigger ability whenever a land enters on your side of the field. So, to start us off, say hi to Saw's Chocobo. The only legendary bird creature that Chocobo has is banned? I see. Groovy Goose!
My Groovy Goose is now following. Welcome to the pack.
Thank you for the follow, and welcome to the pack there, Groovy Goose. I certainly hope you're having a wonderful day. Now, as I've already explained, Chocobo primarily focuses around the function of landfall. So,
I win. But I hope you win too.
So for Saw's Chocobo in particular, whenever a land enters, he gets a weapon. Obviously couldn't really do anything against the Sanctuary Cat right there. Ooh, got the Knight's Pledge for that? Okay. Let's go ahead and throw out Radavaster. No attacks though. Don't want my little baby bird to get eaten by the cat. Lockstrong Line Breaker. Radamaster, the Royal City.
Wow, that was wicked.
Now I'm a 3/4, and I also have Ambrosia Whiteheart. Another legendary Chocobo card. I'll go ahead and add a mountain to my hand. And I'll play another Saw's Chocobo. No attacks. I want to try and block that Sanctuary Cat if possible. Actually, we could block the Line Breaker instead. Get rid of one creature and still stay alive. Oh, but tactical advantage! Okay. Waddle Song.
Whoa.
Yes. The ability that all Chocobos share, well, a large portion of the Chocobos that you'll see share, is whenever a land enters the field, they get one additional attack until end of turn. So we'll have Ambrosia Whiteheart block one of these land breakers, just to try and mitigate some damage. I'll throw out Gonganga, the Reactor Town, and say hello to Bartz and Boko, who has an affinity for birds. When Bartz and Boko enters, each other bird I control deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. So, say goodbye to the Sanctuary Cat. Oh, never mind. Wasn't enough. Should have did the Lockstone Linebreaker. But we can still block the Lockstone Linebreaker at least. Chocobo Racetrack.
Those are some powerful cards.
Whenever a land enters, I create a 2/2 green bird creature token. No attack. I gotta play hyper defensive now. Thankfully, they decided not to. More bird. Call the mountain Chocobo. Get a mountain from my deck and generate another Chocobo bird. Traveling Chocobo is the key to a Chocobo deck. You can look at the top card of your library at any time. You can play lands and cast bird spells from the top of your library. If a land or bird you control entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, it triggers another time. Traveling Chocobo? Please demonstrate your ability now.
Woo!
No attack. That's so good! Mountain?
Super awesome.
Chocobo Kick. Using my Chocobo token against the Stray Cat, I get to return a land from my field to my hand, and that Chocobo deals damage equal to its attack value to the target. So, a 4 damage is going to go straight to the 4 Elf Sanctuary Cat.
Oh.
And if I was able to, I could play the mountain again and have all that happen again. I'll grab another mountain. And no attack. I can block that Charmed Stray, no problem. Mountain.
Wow, that was wicked.
Ambrosia Wildheart, because I can play a card from the top of my deck. I'll go ahead and return another mountain. All about land cycling. And yes, Gib, you are correct. Doubling Season would make it even more chaotic. Because Doubling Season, as a card, increases or doubles the amount of counters that you put on your creatures. The 1/1 things are counters. So instead of getting 1/1, you'd be getting 2/2. I also enjoy playing the summoners for Final Fantasy II. Allow me to show you those guys as well real quick. With the WAP Yuna. I'm gonna keep it. Work with it, see how it
Ready
goes.
for some friendly competition.
That was so cool. Be right back, I'll go grab some. Fair enough. I'm gonna throw out a mountain. It's time to suplex the train!
Oh.
Side quest, raise Chocobo. Give me more bird. The moment your training was for. No block. More mana. Smack for 3. Lane. Yuna!
Whoa.
Definitely need your help right now. Ooh. Only had one red. Summoner's Grimoire. No attack. Hmm. 6 damage for the Shrine Keeper.
Hey, what's that? Oh.
Go ahead. Attacks. I get to bring out Clive. discard my hand and draw cards equal to my devotion to red. I only have like 2 cards for devoting to red, so I'm gonna say no. I'll keep Garnet. Garnet's important. Yes! Reach the horizon. Give me all the red. And Garnet. Very, very good. What does Yuna do here? So, if I can actually draw any of my summonings, Yuna, during my turn, Yuna and enchantment creatures that I control have Trampled, Lifelink, and Ward 2. And at the beginning of my end step, I can return any enchantment card from my graveyard onto the battlefield with a finality counter on it. So, basically, she helps keep your enchantment creatures out on the board.
Got
Well, actually,
anything
she
good
brings
over
enchantment creatures back from the graveyard, and Garnet here actually helps keep them out on the board by getting rid of their counters. Example. Clive. Transform into Ifrit, the Warden of the Inferno. He gets to fight Spiritual Guardian.
Oh.
Attack. Garnet gets rid of Clive's 1 war counter. It's alright, I can still bring. I still got Yuna in hand. Ifrit fights Shrine Keeper. Surprise! Nice.
Oh.
Yuna, come back on out.
Yikes.
And now, Ifrit has Lifelink, Trample, and Hexproof again. Or Ward, I should say. Go ahead and get rid of another counter off of Ifrit. And every counter that Garnet gets rid of, she gets a 1/1 counter. Gonna pacify Ifrit? No. Not fighting anybody. However, we can put the Summoner's Purple on Garnet. Oh, that. Ifrit may not be able to fight or attack, but he's still able to fight. And a 9/9 is hard to punch over. There we go. We didn't really get a chance to see how much Yuna was able to function with the actual summon creatures with that deck, though. 2 cards I suggest you look up: Crawling Infestation and Crawling Sensation. The fact that they're both crawling cards is interesting, but I'll look it up. Damn, it forgot me shaking in my boots. After 1,000+ Fahrenheit. You see, Choco Seeker of Paradise is the main guy for the Chocobo deck. Choco Seeker of Paradise, whenever 1 or more birds you control attack, you can look at that many cards from the top of your library, and you can put 1 of them into your hand. Then put any number of land cards among them onto the battlefield tapped. So it just fuels more into the whole dump all your lands on the field and pop off all those abilities. Okay. Was anybody else gonna try and throw out another quick match? Because if not, I do have to, I will probably switch out, well, not switch out, I will probably end stream so that I can have some dinner, and then I will be back again around 6 p.m. CST. You'll throw hands with me? Fair enough. Let's do it, Teddy. We gonna do the Commander set, or are we doing a regular Brawl set? Yeah, hate that you can't build a red, black, green commander deck? Or is it red, blue, green commander deck? Because why can't you? Is the real question then. Let's do a 60 card deck. I primarily function with the 60 card format. And I wouldn't mind trying to do Venom one last time. Blue-green with Bruce Banner as leader. Oh, it's because your commander has to follow your color code. I see why you can't mix in the red. No, I think red, blue, or red, black, green would be black and... Or was it blue? Oh. You gotta say BLA or BLU. Would be black and RBG would be red, blue, green. Oh, I see. Can I send an invite? Oh, I thought I sent an invite. Ew. Oh, well, I sent an invite. It says invited. Unless you want to try and, Here, I'll leave the challenge, and you can send the challenge to me, Teddy. Trying to draft my friend in a Magic the Gathering now. Fondly enough, I actually, I think I inadvertently, but also indirectly, drafted a friend into Magic the Gathering. just from exposing them to the idea of Magic the Gathering. There we go, Teddy. Mana has 3.6 hours on Magic the Gathering, and so far... peak? And it's so far peak? I drafted you into a lot of things, apparently, Apple. I apparently drafted you into Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Shadowverse. Dude, I fucking love Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh's my shit. Hell yeah, you should stick around for whenever we play Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh! Again, then. I'ma risk it for the biscuit. Fuck it. Wizard class. Reptile. Play Master Duel off and on. Start Duel Links to play with a friend. Play both, honestly, but haven't streamed Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Would be interested in doing so, though. Would be fun. So I'm gonna try this real quick. I'm gonna attack, but I'm gonna use Reptile's ability. Oh, but you don't get damaged. Water skin. Eddie Brock. Roaming Throne. Oh dear. What's that? Ward 2? You need to pay an additional 2 mana in order to get rid of that thing? Well, at least Venom's Hunger. Oh yeah, it's basically the Rush Duel format. 3 of each, except for the 1 additional extra deck zone that they added because that's Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. Venom Hunger. You need a 20 card extra deck. Just saying. No, that would be too much. 15 is fine. Oh yeah, they also got... There's like so many little mini extra decks and structures that you have to pull from nowadays for Duel Links. It's crazy. So you've got Defender and Hexproof, so I can't target you with abilities. Romantic Rendezvous, please. Let's go ahead and send one of you to the grave to draw 2. That helps. I'm a crook. I need to control something that's at least 5 or 4 more. Tether. Has Defender and loses flying. I have Defender, but I can still attack. Oh, but I can't attack because I have Defender. Ooh, that's different. Swam. Let's go with... Actually, I can activate the ability of Eddie. The Lethal Protector! Oi! That's not me. That's not nice. Creatures you control can attack as though they don't have Defender? What? No one ever wants to let a goose be free. You know what? I'll at least get some... Ow, oh, that hurt. Gwenham. Horrific team up. Unless I pay the ward cost, go and get rid of him. Creature to learn. I need at least 3 copies of Exodia's Head in my deck and 4 copies of Sphere of Ra. Ah, so you also play the Egyptian gods. I know a guy that you would like. Venom Evil Unleashed! And a little bit of Symbiosis for Gwenham. And I'll throw another Reptile out. Keeping this one. And Whiplash! I'll keep that there. Vanishing Light. Gwenham. She was the only copy I had. Dane, what's up? Can we get a shout out for Dane Holla, please? Also, Venom's Hunger, that roaming throne. Autopay. Venom, attack! Hey, little shaman of the werewolf spirit. How goes the Magic the Gathering? So far, so good. How are you doing today there, Dane? Virtue of strength. I'm going to attack with Venom again. Why can't I cast my... Oh! It's because I don't have a card I can discard. Force. Very hard and melting in the running machine, even in the running machines. Make sure to stay... Jesus! Make sure to stay cool, my friend. The walls of Bossing say. Indestructible. Defender. Other permanents you control have indestructible. Zuko's exile. There is no Magic the Gathering in Bossing say. 30-30, by the way. Because of these enchantments, this one in particular, that's a 30-30 creature right there. I think I'm dead. Carnage! Carnage brings back Eddie. Eddie brings back Riptail. Go ahead and discard. And that's all I can do. Because I'm dead this turn. I was so close. If only I wasn't getting countered and banished all the time. There's no live-action Avatar rendition in Ba Sing Se. Go ahead, hit me. Hit me. If you don't hit me, I'm just gonna surrender. There you go. That's it. That's my boy. That's my boy. Fucking hit me. Very good. Minus 49, indeed. GG, Teddy. And for the final match. Are we still doing Commander? Yes, we are. I'll bring out the werewolves one last time. This will be the final match for the night. I'm hungry. And I need food. I seen harsher? Yeah. You guys have posted in my Discord multiple photos of you going against the bot and dealing over like 1,000 damage to poor Sparky. It's a risk, but I'm gonna take it. And that's the fucking baby goat deck. Don't let my friend, the goat VTuber, see that. I call it baby got back because the Wonka Boston safe has a whole lot of back. Bastard. Momo, the playful pet. The origin of Spider-Man. Anything about it, so go ahead. Gaia Reach Bandit. I could attack. And I will. just have it. If you had Garuk's Uprising, it'd be even more fun. Garuk's Uprising makes everything a party. Mountain. Oakshade Stalker. Gains double strike until end of turn. Ow. Oh my... Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I accidentally misplayed. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 12. So I'm down to 1. GG. Fucking misplayed. Okay, fair enough then. We can leave it on that. Okay, on that note then, we will go ahead and exit out. And let us find ourselves someone to raid for the evening. Or not even the evening, for the afternoon. I will be back later on tonight, though, for playing a completely new game that I wish to share with you guys. A game that I certainly hope that you guys enjoy, because it's a game that I've been wanting to stream for you guys a long time, and I haven't been able to do so until now. So, let's go ahead and see if we can't find ourselves a quick raid target, shall we? That was a badass transition. Thank you, Mana. Now, let's go ahead and see here. I'm gonna leave it to a coin flip between these two individuals. These two individuals that I highly respect and I highly look for, and I don't really get a chance to raid very often. But because they're streaming at the same time, I'm kind of divided on who. So, let's see here. I'm gonna say you are gonna be heads and you're gonna be tails. After I take care of these jumping jacks real quick. Let's go ahead and do it. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Is it a real coin or is it a Pokemon trading card coin? I mean, I do have those coins, but it's a penny. So, it's just a penny. Okay, so your heads and your tails. Here we go. And that's tails. Fair enough. I guess today we are going to be raiding into a individual who is honestly hilarious, and I have been following them on YouTube, well, before I even started streaming. We are going to be raiding into an individual by the name of Tear of Grace, who is currently playing Voices of the Void, and it is a riot to watch this guy play just to play games like Voices of the Void, what was it? Planet Wrestling. I highly suggest you guys give this guy a follow and give him a chance. So, we're gonna go ahead and start that raid right into here. He is very cool. And, feel free to copy and paste either one of these raid messages. On that note, I will simply go ahead and say, thank you all so much for joining in today. If you did enjoy what you saw, do consider leaving a follow, as it does help out the channel. We are trying to reach 1,300 followers in order to reach our Alien Week, where we play nothing but a different Alien game for the entire course of a full week. So if you're interested in that, do consider helping out the channel by giving a follow. And if you're also watching from the YouTube archive, do consider subscribing there as well, as you'll be able to check out our other previous Magic the Gathering playthroughs, as well as Yu-Gi-Oh! And all the other games that I've got archived on there. And finally, if you want to stay on top of when I go live, if I have to cancel stream for any reason, or if I'm doing a special event, do consider checking out the socials on my card. That way you'll be informed of when all that occurs, and you'll also get links to things such as my Ko-Fi and my Throne if you want to help support the channel beyond bits and subs. So yes, thank you all so much once again for joining in, and as always, I will see you next time. Spirits bless, and bye-bye.